Okay. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Now, I was supposed to stream earlier today, but to be completely honest with you, I preferred to just come home and just relax with my girlfriend. Like that's the honest to God reason as to why I wasn't streaming this morning. Cause like it was just a long week, and I just felt that I just wanted to be able to relax when I got home. So my apologies if I let anybody down. But yeah, that was the reason. So anyways, what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of completing the rough. And actually, since I'm only streaming for like an hour this time, I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to get past the rough, but I kind of got like a rough, like an idea of what I want. As you can see, it's literally just scribbles. It's just scribbles. So now I'm kind of refining it so I can get like an idea. Oops. Kind of like an idea of what I would like to do. But I have a pretty good idea. Anyways, there's actually nobody watching me right now. So the reason why I'm actually talking is just for the recording, since this is also going on YouTube. So yeah, this is going on YouTube. Well, it's technically on YouTube right now because I've actually been streaming. Whole time. I'm streaming on both YouTube the whole time. Sorry, I'm kind of double checking right now on how everything looks. I believe there's a wall there. And another funny thing about this specific stream is that this is actually the first stream in a couple weeks that I'm actually drawing a comic that isn't supposed to be up already. Because I actually got a little bit behind, so the past few art streams that I've been doing have just been me finishing the comic that was supposed to go up earlier that week. feel like this is the first stream in a while that I'm drawing something that's supposed to be going up later as opposed to me just being late because I was lazy. Yeah, like I actually had put a couple Easter eggs in like the last few comics that I've drawn just to remind myself like, hey, this was late. Like one of them I put the actual date in that I drew the comic. But whenever I upload them with the time that they're supposed to actually be in there as. So like when I look at these later on, I'm like, oh right, I said this went up on a Tuesday, but it actually went up on a Wednesday. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just trying to rough out the background first, because that's always like the hardest part for me is drawing backgrounds. So I always want to try to get that in, and then I'll go back in and add in like, oops, I'll go back and add in the characters after the fact. Plus it also kind of it helps me figure out placements and all that sort of stuff a little bit better if I know where they are. Cause like right now she's pulling him into this area here. But I actually think I made them... See, these roughs are like... I think they're a bit small. Like, I think I need to increase the size of the characters. Like, she should be about this size. Yeah, I think that's about... It's a bit better. It's very obvious that she is trying to get him in, and he really doesn't want to. So actually, once I have the backgrounds. Once I have the backgrounds pretty well done, I'll actually lighten up the background layer, or like I'll lighten up the rough, like right here, and then I'll draw over it with the characters, with another character rough, so I can see it a little bit clearer, because it is just a fucking mess. Like, they just bleh. Hey, what up, Chi? Chai, Kai, Ki. Sorry. How's it going, man? Alright. Alright, now I gotta rough in second one. Oh yeah? Honestly, it's well, the Watch Me Work, I have the same exact mindset with Watch Me Work as I do with the rest of Twitch, in the sense of I stream I stream because I like it. I don't normally have people watching, like especially on Watch Me Work. I very rarely have anybody actually watching me, or if they are, they don't say anything. So, yeah. So if you see me around Watch Me Work, then I'm assuming you're also an artist. Like, what do you do, man? Let's have like a fake license right here. You draw the ladies. Nice, what kind of style? Half anime, half western. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's funny, 'cause I want to get into drawing characters a little bit more, like anatomy-wise, stuff like that, so I kind of get a better idea of how things are supposed to look, as opposed to like my cartoony style here. But like, whenever I have the free time, it's like, well, I could draw, or I could play video games. Like, that's usually my mindset. And then my drawing, whenever I actually take the time to draw, it ends up being comics, because I had forgotten to do it later, or earlier in the week. So how often do you stream? Like, I'm supposed to stream every Thursday morning, but this morning I just opted to take the morning off so I can relax. So that's why I'm streaming now. I usually stream Thursdays like 8 Pacific Standard Time, because I'm on the West Coast. Oops, I don't want a pen. I don't stream anymore? Oh, okay. Yeah, like, I wish I could, spend more time on Watch Me Work, but, like, honestly, I just don't get to it. Like, I want to spend more time just checking out other artists, but I just haven't been able to lately. Probably should have lost the drive for it. Oh, that's a shame. I actually use the streaming as like a push. Like, because I know every Thursday I have to stream, and every Tuesday or Wednesday, whichever day I end up getting to it, I have to upload a comic. Like, so that gives me like deadlines. That gives me, okay, you have to stream this time, you have to draw at this time. Like, I don't think I'd be able to keep up with my comic this much if I didn't set specific times and stuff like that, a schedule. I use schedule very loosely. I used to do that too, but I was like overcome by entertaining people. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I try to make sure I engage with the audience, so to speak, you know? But also, like, I think I think another reason why it's easier for me is because I never have that big of an audience, so it's always easier because I don't have many people that I have to entertain. So. Reference. Yeah, I'm trying to do like a quick hour stream because I actually have to pick up my girlfriend at like 6:30, so I wanted to try to get started at 5, so I'd at least have an hour. And Valentine wasn't so when everyone's... Oh yeah, that makes sense too. And that's another thing, like when I do have a lot of people in this stream, like I'm lucky enough that they'll talk amongst themselves. Every now and then though, I'll get people that are like, "Why aren't you paying attention to me?" I'm like, "I'm sorry." I mean, usually when that happens though, I'm playing a video game, so it's like, sorry, the game I was in a really difficult section and I needed to pay attention. Don't hate me. The tire looks like a buzzsaw though, so I might need to change that. Add treads or something. Okay, so I have people will be here in the car, sort of sitting. This one though, I think I'm still trying to figure it out. I need him to be the one driving. He's holding the microphone. Got his arm behind his back. I actually think he might be too tall. So actually, I think I'm going to, just for the sake of visibility, because there's text on this, shrink it and drop it down a little bit. Okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. When you're sitting in the car, though, what height is that at? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Especially, you know, coming from someone that, you know, hasn't been into this sort of, this little cartoony style, you know? I appreciate it. But yeah, this comic that I've been drawing, like this one specifically, Mega Superland, I've been drawing this one for about 1.5 years now. But I had, okay, that works. Sorry, I'm looking at another monitor to find reference of my old comics to remember what the size ratio is of this stuff. But yeah, I've been drawing this comic specifically for an hour and a half, 1.5 years. But I was actually drawing another comic. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Drawing another comic called Silent Outburst for a while, which had the same art style. So like I've been kind of drawing in the same art style for a little while, which, you know, could be a good thing or a bad thing. You know, some people might see it as like not branching out or something, but I mean, I like it. I draw this way because I like to do it. And same thing with the comic. Like, I draw the comic because I like it, because I think it's funny. Hopefully other people also like it too, but, you know, if it's not their cup of tea, then I'm not gonna try to convince them otherwise. So I draw this way, I draw these, you know, this comic and stuff because I like it. It's getting really rough. It's getting really rough. So again, like I'm just working on the backgrounds at this point. And then I will add in another layer for the characters in a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna be getting, like, I think I already mentioned this, but I don't think I'm gonna get to the inking today, since I'm only streaming for like another half hour or so. How old yeah, I have no problem saying how old I am. I'm 30. I've been, sorry, the comic itself is about working in a theme park, and like I worked at several theme parks like over the past 10 years. So I mean, I don't work at them anymore, but there's so many silly things that have happened. So many silly things that have happened at these parks that make for some interesting stories. So I thought that I would use that and write a story about essentially my experience working in these different jobs, just told through several different characters in this. But yeah, like I said, I'm on the West Coast. West Coast, 30 years old, worked at several theme parks. Don't work at them anymore. Been drawing comics for a long time. Yeah, like that's honestly about it. Like, there's really not much out of that. I went to art school. I really wish I didn't. Like, if I knew now what college and all that stuff was about, if I knew then what I knew now, I definitely wouldn't have done that. I definitely wouldn't have gone to school. But also nowadays it's different, because you can learn everything on YouTube. You can learn everything on the internet. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, the lashes. One arm. Actually, I'm gonna have one arm. Yeah, she's gonna have one arm grabbing him. And he doesn't want it. Hey Jasmo, how you doing? Welcome to my very late Thursday stream. I'm actually debating how to critique show tomorrow. Oh, nice! I'm actually debating if I want to put this comic up next week or the week after. Because this is supposed to be a date between those two, and this, oh, I don't know, this is such a weird... I'm gonna change this. Anyways, so right here is like the very first time they're seen touching each other. And I think I want to make a bigger deal out of like the holding hand. Like I think I want to change it so like she grabs his hand, and he thinks that it's like going to be, you know, it's a good sign or something, but what she's actually doing is she's dragging him to this place that he doesn't want to go to. So I think I might do like another comic before this one, but hey, you get to see a little, you know, a little something sooner. I'm good. Yeah, like this morning, I was supposed to do my Thursday stream this morning, but like to be completely honest with you, this week at work was just, or the last night at work, because I'm back on Graves again. The last night at work, I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't having a good night, so so when I got home, I was like, I just want to relax. So rather than doing a stream where it sounded just like I didn't care, I just thought that I would stream later on, which I'm doing now. I started like a little bit later than I wanted to, though. My plan was to start at 5, but honestly, I just got stuck in traffic because I was at the gym, and like it was one of those situations of like an ambulance was stopping traffic, and then after the ambulance had gone by, the traffic light that I was stopped at like was green for maybe 2 seconds, and then like there were more ambulances, and it just took me longer and longer and longer to get home. So I started like at 5:10. So I'm gonna stream until 6:10 to make up for not streaming for the hour this morning. And I will probably stream later on tonight. It'll probably be a game stream though, because I haven't streamed any games in a while. So I think I want to do that. Yeah, it was a bit stressful. Need some relaxing to happen. Yeah, like that's why I was gonna play video games later on tonight. What games do you play on here? Oh, man, I was gonna say, oh yeah, if you look at my previous streams, you'll see the kind of stuff that I play. But it's been so long since I streamed any games, like, my old streams had erased, so... anyways, like, I like it. It's probably best to say it as like a variety. I mean, lately I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. I think there might be like an Overwatch stream on there where we just keep getting destroyed, but everyone's playing Overwatch, so I might stream something else. I like streaming Battlefront. I might actually stream Battlefront again because the new DLC came out, and there's a reason to play it again. I don't know, what else have I streamed? Oh! In my highlights you can see I did like an entire playthrough of Ratchet and Clank for the PS4. I love Ratchet and Clank games. Sometimes we'll play Splatoon. Splatoon's really fun. I played some Pokken for a while. I might play Hyrule Warriors again. Hyrule Warriors is fun, like, but it's a collecting nightmare. Like, a nightmare. There's like so much crap to collect in that game. Yeah, I decided I'm gonna put another comic before this, so you guys got a sneak peek at the comic that's going up in a couple weeks. I think, yeah, next week I'm gonna do a comic about like the very first time I actually held hands. I think I'm gonna make it like sort of a touching thing where, like I said earlier, where he thinks, oh wow, this day's going really well, we're holding hands now, but she's actually dragging him to a place that he doesn't want to go because it's his. He works at this ride. Alright. So I'm gonna need to write that today. Because I essentially lost time drawing what could have been next week's comic. But man, I have a ton of games that I just haven't played yet. I played Street Fighter V for a bit, but then there wasn't really anything to do in the game. But they just recently added in story mode, so I might do that. Played some Enter the Gungeon, some Rogue Legacy. I think for me too, streaming I enjoy because it's like you're playing with friends. Like, I could play by myself, like in my, play here, play in my apartment by myself, but if I'm streaming it, I feel like I'm playing with people, since, other people can join the chat and, like, talk about the game, so. Sneak peeks or best peeks, SGDQ. Oh, man! Yeah, Jazz, like, I was watching SGDQ all week at work. Like, it's my favorite time of the summer, actually, when I'm working. Favorite time of the summer is because I can watch SGDQ at work. Well, I mean, technically I'm not supposed to, but... But yeah, like... Awesome. Like, yesterday they had, like, a Disney game block. So I was glad that I could see that. Yeah, GDQ is awesome. I just hate that it only happens twice a year. I mean, I'm glad that it happens, but... What about you? Like, what games do you play? I mean, if you don't stream anymore, it's fine. But like, what do you play? Chai, Chi, Kai, Ki. I'm gonna keep saying all four because I don't know exactly which one. Chi. Okay, there you go. Chi. That makes sense. Anyways, yeah, what games do you play? Or at least, if it's a big question, what are you currently playing? If anything at all. So, I'm not... Actually, I guess I should continue to do this. I wasn't going to draw too much of her head since there's going to be someone in the foreground. I guess I would make this one foreground. Actually, I'm gonna do this one because the previous shot had him with his left leg in the foreground, so I'll have left leg, or the right leg, or left leg still in the foreground but walking in front. Survival horror. Oh man, survival horror. I could never play those games. I mean, I like watching other people play them, because it's funny to see their reactions, but man, I do not do well with jump scares. I actually never played Skyrim. Final Fantasy games, though, play those. I love those. I just wish I had the time to play those. I actually got Wild Arms 3 on the PS4 since they just released it. Man, I loved Wild Arms 3. I'm trying to decide, because I only played it, since I downloaded it, I only played it for about an hour or so. I played a couple of the beginning, like, prequel missions, but, like, I'm trying to decide if it was, like, a nostalgia thing, like, I really liked it back then, but I'm really gonna hate it now, so that's what I'm kind of concerned with. So I've got those two. Now I need to add in this one. Emma. Let's do this side. Oops. One. Oh yeah, MMOs. I like MMOs too. I'm actually playing Final Fantasy right now. This is rough. Yeah, I'm playing Final Fantasy. Oh, no! Urgh, I really want to though, because I bought it. I bought Stardew Valley, but I just haven't started it. Oh yeah, Jasmo. Yeah, Jasmo was playing... Are you still playing Stardew Valley? Because I know that you were playing it for a good chunk of time, but I don't know if you were done with it, or if you're just, you know, taking a break, or if you stopped. Oh, he jumped on the jet. I played Realm Reborn. Yeah, I really like that Final Fantasy game. I really like Realm Reborn. Made it through all 3 years. Then decided to 100% it off stream. Oh yeah. Almost got all the things. I really want to play it. Again, because I own it. I bought it. I just haven't started. Because I also wanted to stream it too. Because everyone is talking about how good it is, but just... I don't know if I'll like it. I think I will. Yeah, maybe I'll play that one day. Actually, this there. This one is like way too peppy. Heard of Lie? No, I have not. I have no idea what that is. Very good. Oh man, if I don't have time to play an RPG, I don't have time to play an RPG Maker. I like this one. I like that pose. Ooh! I actually just got Discord. Yeah, let me know what it is, and I'll add it as soon as the stream is done. Because I just got it, and I use it when I play Overwatch. But I haven't really used it for anything else. RPG Maker, but it's pretty short. I'll look into it. I'll look into it. It's so funny, like when I first got RPG Maker, it was like one of those, it was like a PlayStation game, I think. And I was like, oh, I have so many ideas. But then I just got so overwhelmed with everything in the game that I was like, maybe I'll just play an RPG that's already made. Sounds good to me. Okay, so let me use a Tom reference. Alright, so let me pull you up to about the size. Oh, smells like rain. Sorry, I have my window open. It's got that rain smell going on. Alright, I'm only gonna be streaming for like another 8 minutes or so, because like I said, I have to get going because I have to pick up my girlfriend. This concept is a little weird, like dragons look like people and have wings. Oh, okay. Oh, it's like humanoid sort of monsters. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll look into it. Yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna be ending the stream in like 5 to 8 minutes or so. But, Jazz, if you have the Discord info, let me know. I don't know, throw it in the chat or message me or something. So I can add that. The only thing that makes them dragons is that they have wings and a horn. When they unleash their power! Okay. Okay. Maybe... it should work. I mean, usually you just need a link. Should be fine. It's good for 14 minutes. Oh! Oh, so I gotta do this as ASAP. Well, I'll do it like as soon as I end this stream, so I don't waste time fiddling around with Discord. Yeah, like I said, I'll look into it. I'll see if it's something that I wanna waste some time with. Oops. Stop it. I'm trying to control Z. Okay, so that's Brian. No, that's Tom. Now I need to draw Brian. Actually, I'm gonna need more than that. Let's just do this. Copy, paste. Well, I mean, the good news, though, about me doing this comic now is that when I have to finish it, like, at least I have, or when I need to work on this one, at least I have a lot of it done. Jazz, I don't know if you're still in Twitch. Chi asked if he or she, sorry, I don't want to assume, can also join the Discord. I honestly don't know. I don't know if it's, well, I mean, in the sense of, I don't know what kind of Discord it is, like if it's just for the streamers or if it's for anybody. I'm sure it's for anybody. But again, I don't want to speak for it. I just use the site. If she's part of Watch They Work, then yeah, you should be able to. I don't know why not. Now Discord is just like a chatting service, right? Or is it a messaging service? Because again, I'm also fairly new to Discord, so that does not look like a thumb. This does not look like a thumb. Still working out the kinks, but streamers will get to... Oh, I gotcha. So just like another way of communicating. Oops. Alright, it looks like, folks, it's coming to that time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while on this late art stream, later art stream than I usually do. But, yeah, again, thanks for joining me. You got to see me roughing out a comic that isn't even going up for a couple weeks. So, yeah. I will see you guys later. I'll probably be streaming a video game sometime tonight. I will try to stream artwork or something tomorrow. I'm not really sure what's going on, but hopefully I can get something going on. So, yeah, have a good day, night, evening, wherever you guys are, and, yeah. Peace out.